today. I haven't been live for a little while, so in this video I'm going to be giving you some news from my channel and my life, and I hope that you join in, throw in some comments, throw in some questions, and I'll be happy to answer them as best that I can. So it's Kafoople news time because you guys haven't seen me live for a few weeks now, and a fair bit's happened, and I just wanted to catch you up on where I'm at, and I also wanted to just tell you my new schedule. So I've worked out a new schedule for my channel for the rest of the year. So hopefully I'll get everything set up fine here. Just give me a second. Hi Wally, how you going? It's good to see you, and I'm just trying to see if I can see any YouTube comments in the chat there. Okay, I think I'm all set up. So first of all, excuse my voice if it's a bit scratchy because I've actually been quite sick. I had to have some time off school last week, and my voice still hasn't recovered properly. I had a throat infection, and I haven't been sick really for years. So it was a bit of a shock to be back in bed and not feeling too happy. So that's actually the reason why I didn't go live last weekend, because I simply couldn't talk and I was in bed with a fever. So that's what's been happening there. But I want to talk to you guys about my schedule for my channel, and I really want to welcome on board my new subscribers, because I've got some fantastic new subscribers. Everybody's been so supportive with their comments, and I really appreciate that. Anyone else who does YouTube or videos of any description knows that it's really great when you get fantastic feedback from people, so I want to thank you guys for that. So my schedule that I'm thinking of using for the second half of the year goes like this, and I've actually been inspired by Sean Cannell and Benji, because they said on their channel recently in a video that they said that why not try and challenge yourself and try to double the number of videos that you make every week. So I was basically doing between 1 and 2 videos a week, and I don't know if I can quite double it, but I thought I can try and do 3 videos a week for the second half of the year. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So most Sundays, which is today, where I live, most Sundays I'm going to be doing a live broadcast from here, from my little library. And sometimes that will be with other people as well. I've got some really exciting interviews lined up with some really cool YouTube teachers. So if that's something that interests you, watch this space, because I'll be announcing it when it gets closer to the dates that that's going to happen. I'll probably announce that probably on Instagram first, but I'll let you guys know as well on YouTube when that gets closer. So every Sunday, or I should say most Sundays, I will try and do a live feed. Sometimes, like 2 weeks ago, when I was camping with my kids and hiking, we had no mobile phone reception. There was no data or anything, so there was obviously no way that I could do that. And sometimes we do go away and visit family and friends elsewhere, so I can't promise every single Sunday, but that is my plan in general on Sunday, to do a live video, a live feed. Mondays is my regular teaching video. So oh, thanks Wally, really appreciate that. He's invited fans. Thanks heaps, Wally. So Monday nights at 8 PM AEST is when I do my teaching video. Before that, up until now, sorry, I was just doing a video on Monday nights, and it was about anything. But I'm going to try and be more consistent, and I'm going to try and do a teaching video on that particular day. So if you're a teacher, or if you're a student teacher, or if you're just interested in education, then that's when you'll get some tips and some insight into my life as a high school English teacher. Then on Thursdays, I'm going to try and get this ready for Thursday in the morning, just to try and catch people, because I've got people who watch from all different parts of the world, and so I want to try and make it accessible, a good time for them to be able to catch my videos as well. So I'll try and do that in the morning, but that's going to be a parenting or a lifestyle type video. It may sometimes be a vlog. I'm not going to chase vlogs as much anymore, because I just find them to be a lot of work, and I don't know that, thanks Wally. Wally's really supportive. I don't know that people are necessarily interested in vlogs that much, so I'm not going to chase them as much anymore unless people specifically ask for them. But on the Thursday video, that's when it'll be a lifestyle or a parenting one. Also, I wanted to get people's opinions and tell me in the comments, honestly, if you're interested in, say, product reviews or like an advice type video when people ask questions. Oh, thanks, Wally, for the 10 likes. Excellent. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. So yeah, if there are different styles of videos that I'm not doing that you think I should do or you'd be interested in watching, then go ahead, of course, and tell me in the comments. I'm open to new suggestions. I don't know if you can hear my husband out there. He's chopping wood and chainsawing wood and stuff for the fire. So that's what that noise is out there. Here in Australia, in New South Wales anyway, we've just got one more week of school left before we have our winter holidays. We're very lucky we get 2 weeks off for winter. And I've got to tell you, I am so ready for a holiday. What with being sick and everything that's been going on, it's really, I'm just ready for a holiday. I think I'm going to spend the first few days just doing a whole lot of nothing and resting and relaxing, excuse me. Yeah, so, oh, hi, welcome, 25 and P, you're watching, welcome, thank you so much for your support and watching this. I'd be interested to see where people are watching from too. If you're comfortable writing down where you're from, that'd be really cool. Hi. So, yeah, the holidays, I'm going to be able to do a lot more filming and put some videos together for you guys and then just have them ready for editing so that I can put them out on that new schedule that I was telling you about. So, because it's the end of term, what we usually do as teachers is we just, on the units that we've been teaching, we do a bit of an evaluation. So we check off everything that we've been through in our lesson plans, and we do what's called a register, and we register every date, what we've done on every date and every lesson that we've covered. And then as part of that process, we also do what's called an evaluation. So we evaluate what we've taught, whether it was effective and what we need to change for next time. So I'm in that evaluation process and I will continue to be so for this week. Ah, hi, she's from Phoenix. I can't quite see your name. Phoenix, Arizona. That's so cool. Do you want to know something? My youngest daughter is named Phoenix. It's a really cool name. So yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is actually, at least for one of my classes, is filming my evaluation process and just sitting down having a chat and doing some lesson notes and just talking through what I did with, yeah, it's a good name, talking through what I did with one particular class and the topic, the unit that we studied, and just giving my feedback and evaluation on that. And I thought of making that into a video. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments, because I might actually make that video an unlinked video and only available to certain people who are actually interested in that. So that's something that's in the pipeline as well in my news. Someone keeps texting me. Yeah, my next video that I've just finished filming is, have I ever had verbal arguments with a parent? Not really. I've had difficult conversations with parents, and sometimes when that happens, you need to have support of your, what we call here, our executive, your head teacher, and oh, excuse me. Most parents are great, and most parents want what's best for their children, and they're on the same side as the teachers. You know, they want the same thing that we want for their kids. So most parents are fantastic, but occasionally you will have a difficult conversation and the parent won't necessarily agree with what you're doing. And but at the end of the day, you know, we are the professional and we're very supported. So we're in charge in our classroom. But oh, she's saying, don't know, teachers can't be hurt. My cousin said, oh my goodness, oh wow. Wow, oh, that sounds like an awful situation. Hopefully, yeah. I don't think that violence is the answer any time. And sometimes with conflict resolution, you know, it goes with schools as well. It goes with anything. If you have some conflict and you can't agree, you really need to have a third party involved, someone who can mediate and try and find a solution for both parties. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. hopefully that situation works out. Yeah, my upcoming video is actually going to be about dressing, teachers dressing, and how to dress for school. It's particularly for new teachers or for student teachers. And excuse me, the reason that I wanted to talk about it is because I've just had a student teacher, a prac teacher for 4 weeks, which was great. That's my most favourite part of the job, apart from dealing with kids all day, which can be loads of fun. I really enjoy mentoring and helping new teachers or beginning teachers or student teachers. And so I really enjoyed that process of supporting and mentoring my student teacher in the last month. And so one of the questions that he asked before he came was, what kind of clothes, like how do we dress at your school? What should I expect? What should I wear? So I've put together a little video on that, and you can look forward to that coming out tomorrow night, 8 p.m. AEST. I'll be editing that this afternoon. So another thing that I've been doing is working on my other channel. I have another channel on YouTube called Kafoople Academy. And on that channel, I just put stuff there that I've made for my students. So it's explanatory notes or instructional type videos. So if that's something, if you're a student or if you know a student, if that's something that you're interested in, then head over to Kafoople Academy and subscribe to that. I don't monetize that channel because that's something that I like. Those instructions are things that I do for my job, so I figure I'm getting paid for my job anyway, so it's not something that I monetize, but certainly head over there if that's something you might be interested in looking at. Another question here, how long did it take me to get my degree? So I did a 4-year bachelor's degree. It was called Bachelor of Education Secondary, specialising in English. So yeah, it was a 4-year degree. It's a little bit different now, the way that education students can do it. They can do, I believe they do a Bachelor of Arts and a Diploma of Teaching, and that works out to be either 4 or 5 years depending on how long it takes them to do it. But yeah, it took me 4 years. What is the most rewarding part that I enjoy about teaching? I really enjoy the students, and there's something that happens when you explain something to a child and you can just see on their little face when they suddenly get it, they suddenly understand it, and it's like a little light goes on in their eyes, and that's the best part, when you feel like I did something to help that person understand something that they did not understand before. It's a really cool feeling. It's also really great just getting to know the good kids and having a nice rapport with them. It's a job that's fun every day. It's a job where you get to be in charge every day. It's a job where you get to change lives every day. And so that's really cool. And thanks for that. And I also love, like I said before, mentoring other teachers, beginning teachers and stuff like that. I find that really, really rewarding. Yes, it can be very stressful at times. Over the years, I have learnt some little tricks and strategies to A, handle the stress that you get, and B, not get the stress. You don't necessarily have to get all the stress that is thrown at you. Teaching's one of those jobs that can, it's never ever finished. You know, you could work all day at school and come home and work for another, 10 hours and still not have everything the way that you want it to be. You still not have everything perfect. And so it's one of those jobs that, because I think it's a service type job, you can give and give and give and give and give until you've got absolutely nothing left. And so I think teachers need to be very careful about that. And there are certain ways that you can protect yourself and your family and have a bit more work-life balance. Hi, Lucario Dakar, am I pronouncing that correctly? Welcome. Yeah, so I've just jumped on to give a bit of an update on my YouTube channel and on you now, because I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and I just thought that I would tell you guys my new schedule that I'm hoping to do starting this week for the rest of the year, and just some of the stuff that's been going on. I've been a little bit sick, so my voice is a bit funny still. Excuse me. If you want to go ahead and ask me any questions, because this is just a quick live one, this one. Oh, it's lovely to meet you too, Lucario. Thank you. Where are you watching from, if you don't mind my asking? I'm in Australia. I'm on the east coast. I'll show you. I know this is back to front probably, of Australia, here in New South Wales. on the North Coast. I live near the beach, which is really cool. Yeah, so if you haven't already, I'd love for you to go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel called Life in Kafoople Land. And if you're watching on the replay, you'll already be there, so it's not hard for you to just press the subscribe button. And I would love for you to share it out too if you know any teacher friends who might be interested in some of my content. If you have a special request for a video, I'm happy to try and help you with that request. And oh, Lucario's from Spain, all the way from Spain. What time is it over there? That's a long way away. Okay, I have a question here. It says, if you one day choose to stop teaching, what would be your next step? That's a very good question. I've been teaching since I was 21 years old, which is a long time ago. So it's kind of hard to imagine doing anything different. For me, I think it's really important for me to get my fulfillment to doing that's of service to others. So something that I feel is benefiting humanity, something that's changing the world, something that's, really making an impact. So it would have to be something along those lines. It would have to be something that also has an element of fun about it and creativity. So I'm really not too sure. I tell you what though, I'm really enjoying making videos at the moment because that's kind of a creative outlet and something that connects with people. It would have to be something to do with people as well. I could not sit in an office all day working on a computer and not talking to people. That would drive me nuts. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do care about people and I care about my students. I think most teachers do. I don't think, if you didn't care as a teacher, I really don't think that you could last very long, because that's what drives you every day to do what you do, is the fact that you care. What are my oh, hi Svi. Svi, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Where are you from, Svi? I'm just wondering where you're watching from. It says, what are your tips for grammar improvement? That's a good question. What I tell my students, and it's really interesting these days, students are not reading as much as they used to. Back in the day when I was a child, I used to read a lot, and most of my friends, most of my peers would read a lot. And now I think with the internet and all the other forms of entertainment that are out there, kids just aren't reading as much. And I think the more good input that you put in, then the better output that will come out. So for grammar improvement, lots of reading, but even listening as well, listening to people speak who have great grammar, and surrounding yourself with that sort of stuff is really, really helpful. Okay, I love books. Great. Still believe my grammar is not good. I haven't tried writing. Well, that might be a good idea. Yeah, Svi, I'd encourage you to do that. So 25 and PE says, I work 3 p.m. to midnight. Oh, that's pretty tough. I dislike my schedule, but don't mind what I do. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think if you have a job where you feel like you're contributing to society and that you quite enjoy what you're doing, then you're happy to put in the hours and stuff like that. I think though, when you have a family too, you've got to add that element of trying to balance in all of your other responsibilities to look after your mental well-being and your emotional health as well. So yeah, excuse me for coughing. So yeah, you guys, because I am still feeling a little bit under the weather, I think I will probably start to wrap it up soon in a couple of minutes. So if you have any last minute questions, feel free to put them in the chat there, either on YouTube or on YouNow. But please, if you so desire, jump over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Life in Kafoople Land, because I am looking for new subscribers. Do I have Instagram? Yes, I do have Instagram. I have a couple of accounts. So if you're interested in teaching things, my handle is Kafoople Classroom. I'll type it in so that you can see how to spell it. So it's Kafoople Classroom on Instagram. Yeah. And then I have sort of a general, it's also public, but a general account where I've put in like some lifestyle things and other stuff, and that's called Kafoople Club. So yeah, go ahead and jump on there. That'd be great too. Yeah, thanks for following me there if you can. That'd be awesome. Okay, so I would love for you too, if you're watching on YouTube especially, to give me a like on there. That'd be great. Would much appreciate that. And thank you guys for supporting me today and for watching my live video. Sorry about my voice, and just look out for my new schedule on YouTube. If you're interested in the videos there, jump over there and you will see videos now 3 times a week. 3 times a week. Hopefully I can keep up with that. With my busy lifestyle. Oh, thank you. Oh, I will definitely follow you back. Definitely. I'll write down your Instagram handle. Yep. Cool. That'd be awesome. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for being with me for the last, 21 minutes. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that you have an awesome day. Oh, good. I like funny content. We need that, don't we? I hope that you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you back here in a week's time. All right. Bye.